The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this commentary belong solely to the author and do not necessarily represent the views of our company, management, staff, or our affiliates.
Reference is made to Dr. Hunt's letter in Starbuck News, June 12, 2024, with the caption Royalty Discrepancy in ExxonMobil Guyana Annual Report. Earlier this year, I addressed this issue where it was demonstrated that there is no discrepancy with the royalty computation and payments received in the Natural Resources Fund. It appears that Dr. Hunt, an economist, lacks an appreciation and or knowledge of the accounting method applied pursuant to the Petroleum Agreement 2016 regarding royalty payments. The reasons for the variances observed by Dr. Hunt are that 1. Royalties are deposited every quarter into the Natural Resources Fund at the prevailing market price for crude oil. 2. The financial statement is prepared based on the average price for the reporting period. 3. There would be marginal variances in the exchange rate used for the conversion into the local currency by the oil companies in their financial reporting versus the exchange rate used by the Bank of Guyana for the conversion as per the Natural Resource Fund annual reports. And 4. There is a timing difference based on accrual accounting on when the royalty payments are made, as explained hereunder. Article 15.6 of the Petroleum Agreement states that, and I quote, the contractor shall pay at the government's election, either in cash based on the value of the relevant petroleum as calculated pursuant to Article 13, or in kind, a royalty of 2% of all petroleum produced and sold, less the quantities of petroleum used for fuel or transportation in petroleum operations, from all production licenses subject to this agreement. The minister shall make its election in writing with effect 90 days following such election, and that election shall remain in effect for the latter 1 year or 90 days from the date the minister notifies in writing that it elects the alternative treatment. Cash payment shall be due quarterly, 30 days following the end of each calendar quarter, within 180 days following the end of each year. Assessment receipts evidencing payment of contractor's royalty shall be furnished by the minister to the contractor stating the amount and other particulars customary for such receipts. End of quote. Pursuant to Article 15.6 of the Petroleum Agreement, as highlighted above, the royalty payments are due in the ensuing quarter, and in the case of the year-end period's production, royalty payments therefrom are due within 180 days in the ensuing year. For example, the royalty payments reflected in the first quarter of 2023 would be in relation to production for the preceding year, 2022. With the foregoing in mind, as of the end of 2023, the total royalty payments since inception amounted to US $438.2 million. Total profit oil amounted to US $3.04 billion, which would give rise to a total production from the inception of US $24.3 billion. Thus, the royalty payments received for this period is based on the total value of production was equivalent to 1.8%, resulting in a variance of 0.2%. This is because, as explained above, there were 2 lifts which occurred in December 2023. Accordingly, the royalty payments in relation to the production that occurred in December 2023 would have been received within the first 180 days in 2024. Evidently, Dr. Hunt did not consult the Natural Resource Fund reports because he would have observed in the footnotes on page 19 where it was noted that profit oil payments for 2 lifts which occurred in December 2023 of US $73.573 million and US $73.33 million are to be received on January 2nd and February 14, 2024, respectively. In summary, the Natural Resource Funds accounting method is on a cash basis, whereas the financial statements for the oil companies are prepared on an accrual basis. Herein lies the difference, and therefore there is no discrepancy.
The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this commentary belong solely to the author and do not necessarily represent the views of our company, management, staff, or our affiliates.